Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more about Ne Zha. And the reason that I'm bringing it up again is because I did some testing. I do have some posts up on the website showing some details about gear builds and, you know, the best way to build the hero, all those kinds of things. But I did not really go into any like super good showcases of how good the unit is against AoE. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so this isn't going to be a really long video. I won't hold you guys up too long. I don't think we have to go and take Ne Zha into every single stage in order for you to see how good this hero is. Now, I have brought the hero down to Awakened at level 0. So we're not getting the slows from the Enhanced Universe Ring, and we're not getting these extra true damages from the Awakened level 3. These are amazing, by the way. That Awakened level 3 is intense. Awakened level 4 and Awakened level 5 is just mostly a little bit of penetration, and the Lotus Rebirth, which is like basically like annealing, comes back to life. This is going to be really strong in GBG. Any kind of AoE heroes that have this kind of range and can sit behind a defender of some sort and just do all of this damage and control. It's a really good hero to have on GBG, especially for the Esotericist faction, the Watcher faction. This is kind of, some of them are meta with Watchers because of Ingrid, but as far as ESO, it's hit or miss. It really depends on the heroes that you have. This one gives you a really good option for a fighter on the ground. For gear, if you haven't seen my last video and you want to know why I came to the result, but we did end up coming up with Infernal Roar, make sure you go check out that video. But attack percentage, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, flat attack, this gear is immaculate, so that's something to keep in mind. Same three pieces, or same piece on each slot here. On the left side, we have one quad roll Wicked Vengeance with attack speed, and then we have one quad roll Wicked Vengeance with flat attack. I'm trying to bring that attack nice and high. There's attack boosting abilities on this kit. Now, we did also decide that the Fire Tipped Spear, level 22, kind of starts beating out the Shattered Hilt, so it does really good. It does need to be leveled up quite high before it overpowers any of the other artifacts, which are good options as well. So now, what am I going to be showcasing it today? It's going to be Gear Raid 121. Now, we have Power Dominance off. Just to go back and show you, Power Dominance is off. This hero solos Gear Raid 121. The last time I got excited about something like this happening was going to be with Ingrid. Now, Ingrid can do a little bit more soloing. We don't need, well, we did have to bring in Diao Chen, I think. I don't remember the exact scenario, but I think Ingrid could probably do it. We don't need anti-heal. Elowen is good for the rage regen. If you don't have Elowen, you can just put a little bit of rage regen on Ne Zha. Maybe one of the pieces, like 20% rage regen would probably be good. Then you'd be fine. And then also just throwing down Laurel for an extra bit of damage increase. Now, it's a little tight and sometimes it can fail, but it just kind of showcases just how good this unit is. And honestly, when you awakened Ne Zha to level 3, I could show you that in the video too really quickly. It just becomes super easy. Now, one of the things that makes this hero really good at this is going to be the execution, which is going to be part of the arms enhancement. So when the big arms thing comes up behind him and it does a hit, it executes enemies with the Yin Yang Blade. So it's really nice. Well, basically that's what that is Yin Yang Blade. And it can execute enemies under 30% HP, kind of like Vierna. It's better than Vierna though, because Vierna does it on her ultimate, and it's just like a big smack, and then you gotta rebuild the ultimate. Ne Zha just keeps doing it. Ne Zha, as the ultimate's going for the 20 to 25 seconds, whatever, it's a good amount of time, just keeps having a chance to execute. You don't have to worry about timing, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So anyways, let's just get in there so I can show you exactly what is going on here. It is really nice. Sorry about that. Here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna put Ne Zha down. We're gonna go ahead and stick down Diao Chen, which is also in a really good build, just so you know. We're gonna put down Laurel first, just to get that damage increase for the first ultimate. These enemies, just watch them go down. They're gonna just melt. Now you can use a Cyrus, you can use pretty much any Esotericist faction lord, you can also use something like a Leia, whatever you have just lying around, go for it, make it happen. We're gonna go ahead and place down Eloin now. You see these heroes are melting. With a Cyrus, you can place Cyrus down on the field, and the skeletons, when they die, Ne Zha will get that bonus damage increase as well, along with the rage regen boost. But I'm just trying to shoot for the rage regen boost right now. You can get it done without having Cyrus. It's just a little more difficult. So I'm going to try to keep it minimal like this. Hopefully everything works out like it has been for me. Let me see here. I think you guys can see the Ne Zha down there. Just use the ultimate whenever it comes up. I didn't really focus on holding it or not holding it. Just kind of just use it and let it ride. All these stuns, you can see this is also really good. I think that's that yin yang blade popping out those stuns, and it just slows the enemies down, makes them take a bunch of damage before they come in. You can see anti-heal isn't even an issue. They just can't stay alive. Most of the time when the Forsaken Totem does trigger, basically what happens is they're pretty much already toast by the time the heals start coming out to the enemies on the field. Alright, so this one we are going to activate now. There we go. Forsaken Totem's coming. We got executions going on. Gone, 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 gone. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love this hero. I'm definitely gonna be going hard for this one. I did not get Valara though, so I could understand some of you guys wanting to hold off because you have Valara and you're like, oh, well, I don't really need this hero, and you want to hold up for the next exclusive. I understand. But honestly, I think it can be super useful for you in the Malik Trials. A lot of AoE content in there. The executions can be handy with the AoE, all the mass mobs of enemies coming down sometimes. As you can see, I'm not really focusing on much, just kind of like letting the ultimate ride whenever it is time to let it go. And it's Awakened level 0. Awakened level 3, these guys would be gone already if it was Awakened level 3. Awakened level 3 is definitely worth going for. As you can see, plenty of time. We're in good shape. No issues going on here. Not even worried, guys. Not even worried a bit. Look at all that extra health on the wall he had. Solos gear raid 121, but just Diao Chen, a Lord, and Eloin. You really don't need Laurel. You could have any other options. But you can see how this unit could actually help you out. If you're early game, mid game, whatever, you're struggling with gear raid 121 or AoE content in general, this fighter is awesome. It is awesome, right? You can try to figure out different combinations. You can bring some more damage in there. You're probably not going to have as good of gear that's on him right now. But if you bring in some extra legendary, so you pair it with a Comet or something along those lines, or whatever you have, a Nora, any kind of good mage kind of coming in there doing a bunch of AoE damage, you're golden. You're golden. And that is pretty much what I wanted to show you, because I was messing around with them last night. I've been a little bit busy lately, so I can't really show you much more details, but I thought this would be pretty sufficient for kind of showing you just how strong the hero is in AoE content. Valara does a lot more knockback, but the damage is going to be much higher with Ne Zha, in my opinion, and just from my own personal testing. I will swap over to Awaken level 3 and just let you see just how crazy that gets. Give me 1 second here. Get back into Gear Raid 1. I apologize. Alright, Gear Raid 1, 21. It doesn't solo, even with Awaken level 3, it will not solo Gear Raid 1, 22. I don't know if there's any heroes that can even do that. You have to bring in some help for that. So let's just awaken to Awaken level 3. Not a problem. We have plenty of Ne Zha to go around. The awesome, we want to call it Dig Server. Let's call it the Dig Server. Prospector's Dig Server. I don't know. A really good name for it. But anyways, yeah, plenty of copies to go around. I can also reset if I need to. The test server is amazing for this kind of stuff. Alright, Awaken level 3 is unlocked. That means we're getting all that true damage. We're also getting all the slows from the Awaken level 1. During the ultimate, every 4 attacks by the hero deals an extra 200% true damage, which means that it's just ignoring defense, but it can't crit. So you have attack minus defense times the multiplier, and that's it. Normally. This way you have just attack times multiplier. Well, you normally have crit rate in there as well. I'm sorry. This time you have attack times multiplier, and that's the damage that you get, no crit. So it's very, very strong. A lot of extra damage, a lot of extra boosts in damage. Let's just put them on the field and just let you see what happens. Just let it ride. It is something good to see. Let's just put it that way. I enjoy watching this hero come down here and just smoke these guys to smithereens. Anyways, so Laurel first. Same gig. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Here comes the guy riding his turtle. We'll go ahead and put down Eloin. Activate Ne Zha. You can see the damage is pretty decent. A lot of AoE damage coming in there. We have the universe ring thing going around. We have the executions popping up a lot more. Look at all that going on. It just, they're gone. They're toast. Executed, gone. You could see it's pretty amazing, right? I think that if you place down a wood elf and pick it up, I think you get that damage boost as well. But we don't need it. Ne Zha just doesn't need it. Here we go. Here comes the next round. Easy, easy. They're gone. Oh, almost gone. I think it hits up to 8 enemies. It might be 10. I think it's 8. Look, they can't even make it to the wall before they die. Gone. Gone. Yeah, it's... I don't know. People are saying... Some people are trying to say that this hero is not that good. And I'm telling you, the hero is really, really good. I don't know. I'm not trying to overhype it or anything crazy like that. I'm just trying to say that if you'd be crazy not to at least try, unless you're really focused on trying to get the next limited exclusive or something along those lines, or trying to just, I don't know, if you don't have to worry about having any other content and you got this content all beat or whatever, you could just say, I don't want to do it. I just want to summon on something else, target, whatever. That would make sense. But otherwise, if you're anybody else besides those two scenarios, like I can't imagine not at least trying. Look at how much wall is left. I think that might be better than Ingrid. I mean, because Ingrid's not executing. Ingrid does a lot of true damage and does a ton of damage, but I don't think there's this much wall health left with Ingrid at this point. Might be. I don't remember. Yeah, if you place down Cyrus, I'll show you this right now. If you place down Cyrus, a skeleton will spawn. And Siren's lowered ability grants an extra damage increase every time a unit is picked up or dies or whatever on the field. And you can use that to your advantage with the skeleton. So you just keep spawning the skeletons forward, they get taken out, Ne Zha gets a boost of damage. And it doesn't look like they're taking out the skeleton over here. They're targeted towards the wall already, and then being stunned and just being mass taken out like they don't even exist. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Definitely don't skip out on Ne Zha if you can. Try to pick up at least try to pull for one legendary, guys. I telling you, this hero is really good. Solos, gear raid 121. Anybody who can do that is worthy being called one of the best AoE DPS in the game. This is a fighter. This is a fighter that's hitting air. This is a fighter that's doing true damage. This is a fighter that's doing stuns. And this is a fighter that has bond skills as well. And the execution is a rare ability. You may have Vierna, but could you imagine getting the damage of Ne Zha plus, you know, not having to have Vierna? Vierna kind of does some decent damage, but without doing the executions, you wouldn't really see that high of damage, right? Most of the damage from Vierna is typically coming from the executions. 30% HP off all the units. She gets to steal all that as her DPS, even if somebody else has done all the damage for her. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you head over to prospector.gg. You can check out the hero kit yourself, or you want to check out Erlang Shen or anything like that. It's always there on prospector.gg. I try to get these builds up there as soon as possible. If you need any help with builds for other heroes, stuff like that, it's all on the website. You can also check out Discord. We're on there. If you need to get hold of me personally, you can send me a direct message on the website, or direct message on Discord, website feedback forums. It's all there. Plenty of tools, pity trackers, all that stuff is on the website as well. just go over there and get signed up. But anyways, I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.